Yo, so here's the truth about failure that most people miss. So, failure isn't actually failure. Actually, failure is a good thing. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. Now, when most people fail, their mindset, like the way they think, they're like, "Oh man, I'm a loser. I'm terrible. I messed up. I ruined everything and oh man, I'm a failure." That's how they sound, right? And then there's like a cascade of negative events and everything gets worse. Like you approach this shorty you was interested in and she ends up rejecting you. Then you get a parking ticket and then you talk to your friend and they don't answer the phone and then you just start, oh man, and then you burn, like you're cooking and you burn the salmon and you go to the gym and you fail your PR and it's just like a cesspool of negative events playing right after each other. They just don't stop. But what if you could actually just see failure in a different way? So that way, you can keep putting yourself out there and you can keep making progress without constantly getting stuck in this anxiety loop and this depression and misery and then ultimately making you give up. So instead, when you have like a quote unquote failure or something doesn't go right, instead of viewing it as, oh, I failed, I messed up, just view it as, oh, okay, it's just a lesson. I can learn from this. I can take something from this. What can I do to improve the next time? What can I do to get better? Next time, I'll seem more confident when I go approach this shorty. Next time, I'll park in the right spot so I won't get a parking ticket. Next time, maybe my friend was just having a bad day, or maybe, I was tired. Maybe I was dealing with a lot of stuff. That's why I missed my PR. That's why maybe I didn't bring the energy I need to bring because I haven't had any sleep in a long time. You got to think thoughts like that. Maybe this happened. Maybe that happened. Maybe you can't always take things personally. And that's, I think, us, we're such high overachievers and we want to, just be the best versions of ourselves. And we really want to live a purpose driven life and change the world and stuff like that. And then when we make a small or a simple, like a little mistake, we beat ourselves up over it. And then even when things are neutral, I tend to deal with this a lot as a neurodivergent adult, but I'll interact with someone and like the interaction can be perfectly normal and just like it's neutral. But for some reason, my mind will confuse neutral or normal with negative or bad. If that person isn't, highly enthusiastic or, they really smile at me and, you know, they have a high pitch and they seem really interested, I almost interpret that as failure sometimes. And as a neurodivergent adult, we tend to do that a lot. And something that I found that makes it a lot worse, because if you're neurodivergent, you probably do use ChatGPT, or maybe you don't. I know I have been, if you're anything like me. And I like to, I guess, fact check things and make sure I'm not tripping, like I'm not going insane. And I'll find that ChatGPT or any AI is overly logical, which is designed to do is be logical, right? Doesn't have nuance and emotions like us humans do. And you use that thing and it almost makes you feel as though the only answer is right or wrong. I wouldn't say it causes that, but we already think that way. We already naturally have that tendency to do that. So when we see something that it literally doubles down on it. And that is so like very harmful. So the best way to really be confident in yourself and like to really succeed at anything in life is to see everything you go through, everything that happens, every quote unquote failure, which most things aren't failures, they're just normal. But the best thing to do is to see these things as like, I don't like to use the word lessons because I don't know, it's just like cliche. Just see these as like growth, like experiences to grow. See, you either have a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. You got to have a growth mindset. You got to be like, you got to look at everything like, you got to live like a student. You got to have the mindset of a student, a lifelong student. That's what I've been trying to get myself back into, right? Because I'm learning. It's like, okay, like a fixed mindset is where you're just like, oh, this is how it is. I'm smart, I'm dumb, or this, that, and the third. Growth mindset is, oh, I can grow, I can get better, I can improve myself. Oh, I'm not depressed. I'm just doing things in a way like that makes my life worse. I'm not living like a normal human being, so maybe I need to go outside and get sunlight. Maybe I just need to get good sleep. Maybe I just need to eat healthy foods. Maybe I need to cut down some of this stress going on in my life caused by ChatGPT, right? Maybe I just need to trust my own instincts, trust God more. Maybe I need to meditate so I can become more present. Maybe I need to journal some. Maybe I need to read and learn new things, be open to new possibilities. Maybe I need to go to the gym and exercise and take care of my body. See, most people, they don't see life in that way. They don't look at things like this, you know? They don't see things in a way, oh, I can improve, I can get better. I have the same potential. Well, not the same potential, like I'm not the same as everybody else, but you get what I mean. I have the same 24 hours as anybody else. If they can do it, then so can I, right? So when you shift your mindset and you start thinking more positively, you have a better mindset, you're going to find that things just naturally go better for you. When you have this positive mindset, you're broadcasting positive energy into the world. So when you're broadcasting positive energy into the world, because people can literally pick up on your energy, people treat you differently. Life goes differently. Life is what you make it. And I know that's like really cliche and a lot of people say it, but it's true. It is so true. It's like, it's simple, but it's like really true. You decide where your life is going to go. You decide who you want to be. You decide who you are. It's not a fixed thing. And most of the beliefs you have about yourself came from society. It came from what society's told you or how other people treat you. And people like us, we tend to base our self-value off of what other people think about us. And I've been in that for so long, but I just finally started moving away from like wanting like validation from other people. You get your validation from God. How about that? You depend on God. You got to have faith in God. You really got to talk to God. You really got to believe in him. You can't just go through the motions. You really got to believe what you're saying, believe what you're praying, and be present in the moment while you are doing it. That's what most people don't understand about failure. That's what most people get wrong about failure. They have the wrong mindset. They're thinking the wrong way. They're not thinking, oh, okay, let me improve, let me get better. They're thinking, oh, this is it. There's nothing I can do. But you write your reality. You literally determine where you go. Okay? So that's what I want you to do. My name is Raheem, and we are purpose-driven. We are moving with purpose. We are patient. Like, comment, subscribe. My name is Raheem. Never give up. Your younger self's rooting for you. Peace.